Many years ago, the Five Realms descended into chaos. War swept the continent, and thousands of innocent civilians from all sides were forced to abandon their ancestral lands. A large merchant ship carrying refugees through the perilous strait was heavily damaged in a thunderstorm, taking safe harbor on the sandy beaches of present-day Merchant's Cove, the Pearl of the Five Realms. There is a lot of speculation about how Merchant's Cove came to earn that nickname. I asked some of the local shopkeepers what they think about it.
Aye, Merchant's Cove is a pearl all right. She was formed under pressure from the dirt cast aside by the Five Realms. She now shines brighter than any city on the mainland. Look how she's nestled into the safety of this mountainous oyster shell.
It's the people who live here. Most of those who call this place home are genuine, honest folk. And those who aren't keep to themselves. Usually, at least.
People come for the rare merchandise, but they stay for the illustrious faction halls, the Wizards College, the Bardic Academy, the Warriors Lodge, the Ivory Tower, even the Lair of Shadows. If you're into that sort of thing, low taxes, lax laws, kickbacks from the local merchants, what's not to love?
Could you come back later? The wizard is kind of, busy at the moment. Merchant's Cove is an asymmetric Euro-style game where each player represents a different fantasy merchant. The merchant who is farthest back on the clock performs an action, spending precious hours to do so. As the players proceed through the day, the ships at sea will begin to fill with customers. Once the final customer is placed on a ship, select the market pier for it to dock at. This ship full of customers establishes a demand for the goods you and your rival merchants have been working so hard to make. Spend your days recruiting staff members to put to work, and crafting goods to sell to the customers at the piers. Each merchant creates goods in an entirely different way. Let's visit them and learn a little about each. The alchemist skillfully extracts essences from her decanter, brewing them patiently in cauldrons to be bottled as potent potions or elixirs. The blacksmith loads his forges with coals and metals, keeping masterful control on the heat as he smiths them into masterful weapons and armor. The captain relies on her cursed compass to navigate the rough seas surrounding Merchant's Cove. Ever industrious, she uses her ships to search for treasures and ships seafood to sell by the seashore. Hey, sorry about that. I think Mr. Gray is ready to see you now. Update, close the door, quickly, now! The space-time continuum is leaked!